Hi, I'm Marie. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist and I help people with various different kinds of anxiety. And today I want to talk about cherophobia, which is the aversion to happiness, a fear of being happy. It can also be a fear of being successful or feeling joy. So what is it? Where does it come from? And how to navigate life with it? What are things you can do to have a life where you can have happiness, where you feel that you can, that it's okay to feel happy. So cherophobia, it comes from a Greek word, which is the ability to praise, to be joyful. So a phobia of being joyful, a phobia of being happy, or feeling that you can celebrate yourself and feel those feelings like pride, gratefulness, happiness, joyful. So it's this feeling of pushing away that you can't have that, you shouldn't have that, that it's perhaps dangerous to have it, or dangerous for yourself or dangerous for others. And while that may sound strange, that it's about the physical sensations that you have when you potentially have an opportunity to feel happy about something, happy about yourself. Now fear can be debilitating. When fear is running you, running how you're doing things, it can be very subconscious. There may be surface things going on, but very subconscious. And when it's a phobia, that means it's become even more extreme. So there may be things that you're saying to yourself, like it could be something along the lines of, if I'm feeling happy, something bad will happen to someone. And so you just are so convinced that something bad is going to happen. Of course, it doesn't make sense, it's illogical, but it's this awareness, oh, something good has happened, now something bad must happen. Or bad things come in threes, or something good has happened, so now there's going to be 1, 2 or 3 bad things happen. Or now something is going to happen to someone that I care for. So when you frame that inside your mind, you can see where that fear, that phobia of it comes into play. And this could have come from earlier events in life. It could come from the cultural or society or family rules that you grew up with. Maybe times were difficult, maybe people didn't have great coping skills in life and had their own limitations and their own thoughts and ways of being. And that could be something that you've learned from others. It could be from things that have happened in life. There could have been some very challenging times. And it's left this belief, a series of beliefs around when something good happens, something bad will happen. And then you find the evidence for that, because if it's happened in events, you will have, well, this happened. And even if you can't relate to the event anymore, what's left behind is that belief. So that belief starts to run, it just runs underneath everything. And beliefs can be changed quite easily, but they do need to be noticed and challenged in order for that to change. Without challenging it, what will happen, what can happen, is that you see other people getting the things that they want, having situations, having experiences, having happiness, while you're kind of watching and seeing them have it, with this feeling that can't happen for you, that mustn't happen for you, because you've got some kind of belief running that if it happens, something bad will happen. There's a dread attached to that happiness. And yet you may be quite happy to see things quite okay with seeing that in other people, that they can have it. And so that's something that often happens with cherophobia. You're aware that happiness is real, you can see other people being happy, you just can't relate to that for yourself. And that can, as I said, that can come from experiences, it can come from beliefs, it can come from the learned situations around you, it can come from cultural and family beliefs. So, for instance, if there's a family belief that you need to be humble, that you shouldn't sing your praises, that if you celebrate, that's kind of prideful. And these things can really affect some people, as if you particularly feel that if you've learned that from a young age, therefore that may start to influence how you feel about your gifts, about the things that you're good at. And so you have you then sort of stifle your natural abilities and the things that you can do well. So if any of this is resonating, rings true for you, or you know someone who has this is something that can change. And without challenging it, you can live decades with this running how your life is going. And if that is something that you'd like to work with, please do reach out. It's something that can change very quickly and quite easily with hypnotherapy. There's a number of different techniques that do help with cherophobia and the fear of being happy, the aversion to it, but it really does respond very well to hypnotherapy. So if that's something you're interested in, please do message, and we can talk about how, or about what you're experiencing and how hypnotherapy can help. So if you have any questions, please do put them below. I'll do my best to answer any questions that you have. And if you want to contact, please do send me that message, and we'll set up a meeting. So thank you.